Hi and welcome to episode 23 of the Arya Bark Podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I am Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Wee bit of a brain fart. How are you? It's great to have you here. Just before pressing record, Arya decided that would be the perfect time to start munching on a bone. So she's now protesting, being part Malamute. She does strops quite well. Arya! No! She strops quite well, and now she's decided that she's going to play with her toy and squeak it all the way through the podcast because Andrew took her bone off her. My mum say thank you. Not with that turn off you. We would like to say a massive thank you to Alex from the My Yarny Corner podcast. Thank you very much for the shout out. We really appreciate it. Andrew's not a big podcast watcher, are you, Andrew?
No.
Mind you, you're not really a big boiler podcast watcher either, are you? You can find detailed show notes on the Arya Bark website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark or my personal account, which is Saltra.
I am Plumberboy21 on Ravelry.
We have a Ravelry group, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a private group on the website for anyone who's unable to use Ravelry. And you can sign up using the community tab, then groups. Once you've signed up, you can then just click on sign in. And we have an Instagram page, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs. And we have a Ko-fi page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
We are currently running 2 make-alongs. The first make-along is the hashtag New Things Make Along 2021. You must be either a member of the Ravelry or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 27th of June. Physical prizes for the FO thread winner will be drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. Enter as many projects as you like if you can show how it is new to you. Examples include, but are not limited to, new armbands or colourways, stitch pattern or designer, new technique or construction. The second make along is the hashtag ABD StashSmash 2021. You must be either a member of the Ravelry or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. Again, the next draw is on the 27th of June. Physical prizes for the FO thread winner will be drawn by random number generator. Again, Mr. Bark and myself will choose a pattern. We choose an entry each month, no a pattern. You choose the pattern, and it's up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. If it can be measured in metres, it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, Tunisian crochet, weaving, spinning and cross stitch if you can measure it in metres. Goals are at your own discretion. You can increase and decrease whenever you like. And each person entering will have one FO thread that all projects that all projects will be logged in.
Just to clarify, StashSmash, you have one FO thread. You put all your projects that you're entering into that one thread. Just makes it easier for totaling things up. In the chart thread, you can put, if you've finished 2 projects within a short time, you can put them in the same post, put them in individual posts. That's no problem. New Things Make Along, for every item that's new to you, that has its own post. It doesn't matter how much yarn you've used. If you do 5 different dishcloths, each of them would be an entry each, so that would be 5 different posts. Make sure that you're putting your entries in both. If you're putting them in the FO thread, make sure you're putting them in the charter thread in order to double your chances of winning a prize. Their bank accounts are getting raided. Mine's is getting raided on Thursday. I just need to figure out when you get paid, and then yours will be getting slightly less raided than Ryan's, because obviously you
can't I give you that information that's classified?
Well, that's okay, Ryan's got it on his side.
It's totally not Friday.
Do you get paid on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
This week we have coming in, going out, StashSmash whips, UFOs and lined up. Andrew doesn't have lined up.
Going out.
Going out.
I don't have coming in, going out, StashSmash or lined up. I've got.
You're just a part-time podcaster, you. In this week's podcast, there'll be mostly knitting with a heap of Tunisian crochet. Time stamps for each section can be found in the description box below. Now, why don't you email him and ask him if yours is... Did you get the dispatch notification?
I don't know. I can't remember what I signed up with Etsy on, so I don't know.
You should have got an email.
Well, I'm not even getting notifications about the college ones. I didn't even know if Brian replied to me.
That might be because it popped up on my screen and I seen sent out.
Stop
so I'm getting an email.
Does he know that one then?
He does.
I'm not going to say you're going to hear him for long, but...
Touch it and I will cut your hands off. I do feel slightly guilty that I didn't buy you and Jane one. I have the new pre-order Universe pins. The first one that I ordered was a spring lamb. Oh, that'd be funny. How funny is that? Look, he's got wee springs on his feet. That makes me chuckle. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with these, because obviously Jane got me a pile of Universe pins for my birthday. Ryan got me a set of Universe pins for my birthday. And Arya, stop fighting with the cat. I think it was Wednesday. I picked up one of my bags and realised that one of my Universe pins had came off it. Obviously the wee rubbery stoppers were in the bag. The pin itself, it literally took me 2.5 hours to find it, and it fell. I think Arya, one of the cats, have knocked it off, and when Arya sits on the couch, everything that's on the couch magically falls off, and it fell under the couch. So I am having to decide whether to take all my Universe... Arya! Shh! My bags and stick them on the tea towel. There's a cat there, and it's not Arya's favourite cat. So the next two is the Baromar. I think that's cute. And the chocolate bar. So nice. Just make sure I touch it.
Has it actually got bumps?
I don't think it's got a slight bump to it, but it's no. It looks like it's bumpier than what it is. It is so good. So that is my coming in. You never ordered spring lamb, did you?
I couldn't order the spring lamb.
You missed the spring lamb, and I was a very bad mum and didn't order one when I was ordering mine. You did order the barometer and the chocolate bar.
Aye.
However, we are having postal issues apparently. Now, my wonderful friend Jane of Mouse Knits and Crafts, Friday the Friday before,
I don't know,
had sent me a parcel. Now, Jane and I send parcels to one another on a semi-regular basis, and normally you get it next day, or like if we're sending it on a Friday, she would get it either the Saturday morning or first thing Monday morning. Jane sent a parcel. Never seen my post for about 3 days last week. During the week, this parcel's never shown up. Obviously, I got the notification. Now I'm going to get his name wrong again. Is it Craig?
I think so.
Yeah. Craig had put a message on Instagram saying that the pins were in and all the pins had been dispatched. Now, I had assumed because Andrew and I had ordered them, it was the same, obviously, the same pre-order, he would have got his at the same time as mine. When the postie did rock up the other day, there was only mine. Still no parcel for Jane. I did leave a message for Royal Mail at one point saying that he'll leave my parcels in the bin, so I did actually go check my bins. Still no parcel. So, not happy, and my postie's about to get lynched. Hey Andrew, it's a good job you're working.
Well, I've still not got my parcel that I ordered for Sports Direct, so maybe it's away. Maybe your Will for Jane's away looking for that.
Possibly. So that's all I've got coming in. If I ever get the parcel for Jane, I'll show you that, because I hate wool. I think the no buy gods are kiboshing my attempt at cheating. Did you actually buy one?
Yeah.
Where did it come off of?
Unless I did that on my phone and didn't sign in. Sure, I bought them.
This is where Andrew realises that he didn't buy the universe pins at all.
Don't think I've ordered them at all. Thought I did.
Are you all unhappy now? Am I going to have to hide them?
No, I don't. I thought I did. Oh, have I done what I normally do? Where like I'll put everything in, but like I won't actually hit order, so I think it's already done it. Nah, I must have got them. I thought I did.
I have put a whole bunch. Is that on?
Yeah, apart from. Aye.
I have put in 16 squares on my mitred blanket. I can't get it on. There we go. Right, so this was where I was the last fortnight. You stop flipping my ends. This is the Cinnabar Pink Blossom Mini. It's the first mini skein. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 85 metres on a 20 gram skein. I use 2 grams, which is 8.5 metres. The Cinnabar Pink ones are the stuff that I got from Heather for my birthday. The next one is again the Cinnabar Pink Blossom Mini number 2. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. This one, for some reason, I've used 4 grams. I think I need to get new scales. And I use 17 metres. The third one, this blanket doesn't life's funny, which is that one. Again, Cinnabar Pink, Blossom Mini number 3. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I used 3 grams. Go put your finger at number 3. Run your finger down because I keep losing my place. There. I used 12.75 meters. The next one, again, Cinnabar Pink.
Blossom
Mini. Number 4. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I used 3 grams again, which is 12.75 meters. Mini number 5. And I used 3 grams again, which is 12.75 meters. This is Attic Spin Dye Mini Eggs. This is the mini egg number 5. It's got stelline in it. Sparkles. I can't get it to sparkle. It definitely has stelline in it. Or it did have. It is 75% merino, 20% nylon and 5% stellina. It's a 20 gram mini and you get 85 meters in each skein. I used 4 grams, which is 17 meters. This one, I'm not 100% sure what that one is. Is that sparkle there? Oh,
there's a bit of sparkle.
It's a bit of sparkle. This came from a woman who stays round the corner from my cousin. Picked up a big bag of scraps for her, and that's that one. It is, how much did I use? I used 3 grams, which is 12 meters. This one is Rusty Ferret Doll in the plum colourway. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I used 3 grams, which is 12.75 meters. Again, this I'm not 100% sure what that is. That came from the same person that gave me that. I used 3 grams, which is 13.8 meters. This one is a Rusty Ferret Doll mini skein. I'm not 100% sure what that colour's called. Again, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I used 5 grams for this and it was 21.25 meters. This one again is a Rusty Ferret mini skein. I used 3 grams, which is 12.75 meters. This one, does that have sparkle on it? I think it does. I can't see. I don't think that's got sparkle on it. This is the Attic Spin Dye mini egg, which is the number 3. It's green. It looks like a mini egg. I'm so unhappy you don't get mini eggs anymore.
Do get mini eggs?
No, you don't. Take them up. It's the same with the cream eggs. You can't get them after Easter.
Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can get a 3 kilogram bag at Amazon.
2 grams and 8.5 meters. This one came in a yarn swap. It is Coop Knit Sock Shea colour 116, which is ruby. It's a 75% merino, 25% nylon. You get 211 meters and 50 grams, and I used 2 grams, which is 8.44 meters. This one is Rusty Ferret Doll in the Selkie colourway. I used 2 grams, which is 8.5 meters. The next 2 are ones from the woman round the corner from my cousin. Not 100% sure what that one is, but I used 3 grams, which is 13.8 meters, and this one, which I used 2 grams, which is 9 meters. In total, this week, I have took out of my stash 46 grams, and 201.54 metres. So I'm just going to keep plodding on with this. It's Andrew's inheritance, as we've already came to the assumption of that this blanket's getting. Andrew's going to inherit this blanket. Good job, he knows how to Tunisian crochet. My goal was to craft 26,000 metres this year. I started by crafting 10,551.1 metres. Thanks to the Tunisian blanket, I have put in an additional 201.54 metres, which brings my total for this week up to 10,752.64 metres. However, I have brought in 19,721 metres of new stash. Technically that isn't all mine though, because I can't help if folks send me wool.
Still coming to your stash though.
I'm not going to say that in this time 2 weeks from now of wool.
Getting still not no bypass, eh?
Hey, I did always say there will be 2 stops. Did say there was going to be 2 stops. Perth, if it's on, which it looks like it is. You come in.
Darren. No, your cat tickled my ear with his tail.
You come in. You want to go to Perth?
We'll see. We'll see if we've got the energy to socialise. I don't know.
Bear in mind, you don't have to socialise if you don't want to. Me and James? Who the hell's James?
Do you mean Jane?
Me and Jane will be meeting up.
Wait, what's all got to be there? Like Star-wise.
Moth and the Squid.
They got their new album coming out. Don't worry, I still keep saying
You'll
that would
be
be
stuffed if she actually watches this.
What? I'm
You'll
just
get banned for your stall. So
no. I'm just
very
saying that
careful
would be
what
an
you're saying.
awesome name for a band. Moth in the Squid.
Leona will probably be there.
Rusty bags.
Meeting up with Jane, which is 2 weeks yesterday. There is a wool shop. We are going for lunch, and I've got a list already. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, because one is a seed scoop, which has nothing to do with yarn, so just shut your face. In the sweet shop. And I bet you're now going, oh, I wanted to go because it's got a sweet shop.
Mum, I'm like woke with today's technology where I can order like tons of sweets and not even need to get off the couch.
And that's why you're fat.
Yes. I'm not fat, I'm festively plump.
Yeah, you know, fat.
For 14 Christmases to come.
I was like that saying, I'm not fat, I'm festively
plump. We went on a major tangent.
Where was I?
Telling you how much.
Because I haven't even finished my toe yet, it's a sharp.
Huh?
So, my total for coming in is 19,721 metres. The thing is, I have a lot of stuff. I'm sure that the cardigan is a good 1,800 metres.
Yeah, and also your baby woven blanket if you actually dare.
The baby woven blanket, because it's a chunky, I don't think I'm going to go through as much wool as what I thought I was.
Aye, but you could always double it up because you can get through your weaving quite quick. So you can do.
Could.
Because that's the whole reason you did it, because you can. Because didn't you say you at least get like 2 days and you're done your weaving, or?
It depends. That might. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet in the morning and just bring it after one. Start it. To target, I still have 15,000, 2,000. 15,247.36 metres. Again, it's still... it can still happen. I just need to stop picking projects that take like 5 days longer than you expect it to. So I have completed 1,931.24 metres of crochet, both Tunisian and normal, and 6,551.4 metres of knitting, 253 metres of spinning. That is shocking. That is really bad.
How?
253 metres of spinning. We're in May.
Spin takes ages.
No, it doesn't.
I thought it took ages.
Weaving 2,017 metres. The Ravelry Project Challenge, I chose to make 28 projects in 2021. I'm still sitting at 18 because I've actually properly finished anything. I just have a whole load of projects that are never ending. Just never ending projects. That cardigan should have been finished.
But bear in mind you're having double the length of your thing. It goes round. I want to say border bits and that. Collar, that one.
So, that is me. Never ending projects. I'm going to be talking about this for the next 6 years.
My first whip. Aye, this bag. And my bag from Jane, it's fallen out of my bag for Jane, is my Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart.
You got to show that the right way around.
Yeah.
Where were you last week? You've put a fair bit in.
That was all.
Your yarn overs are getting better.
I think there, got a bit there and the natter.
You've put a fair bit in. Do you still hate it?
No, I don't hate it.
Do you still not like working on it?
No, I like working on it. I just wish I'd knit a lot more and a lot faster.
You're needing... While it's there.
I've also destroyed this cake for some reason. The cake's like destroying
Right.
itself.
You're nearly halfway through. Because that's 109 grams. Can you pass me a pen? And I'll mark it down.
Which means that's soon gonna... Then would that soon need to increase the cable?
No. Because that's pretty much stretched out. Once you're getting to the stage where like you're struggling to keep all them on the needle, bearing in mind you can have it scrunched up. You don't have to have it stretched out like that.
But then I can like lie it on me well in it and keep
But you
myself
can
warm.
still lie it on you and have it scrunched up. It is using So Crafty rainbow yarn, which is an Aran in the colours Pageant and Savannah. It is an 80% acrylic and 20% wool. You get 350 metres in 200 grams. Why do you continue to tie the bags?
I don't know, and I don't know how I'm tying. I'm tying like a weirdo, so leave me alone.
You're going to burst the ribbon by tying it like that.
I'm not, because it's loosely tied.
And he is using a 6mm high sharp.
Do you still have that turns 5?
No.
Or is it the...
I would like an apology.
No, you've
Can we just point out...
You've just changed it.
Look there. That definitely says 6. So shut your face. My first project is the bandwagon blanket by Beth Graham. I'm still putting squares on this blanket. As I said, never ending.
In the store.
Modifications. I am doing a 3 together on the return pass and a Tunisian knit stitch in the forward pass. I'm using various never ending skeins of mini skeins and scraps and other 4-ply fingering weight yarny goodness. I am using a 4.5 Knit Pro Symphony Tunisian hook. Did I say it was a free pattern on Ravelry?
No.
It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I will link it in the show notes. Forgot to say, that's been housed in my bag from Jane. Love this bag. Doesn't it just make you happy? It does, it just makes you happy.
No, it makes me want to eat apples. You got any apples? I like apples.
My next project is... What?
Just saying I should try and make mine apple pie. Oh no, because don't you then
our
have
cooker broke 2 weeks ago. Is that right? 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Our cooker broke.
The Great Breaking.
What?
The Great Breaking, as it will be now known as.
It will be now known as the Great Breaking. Birthday dinner, went in the oven. An hour and a half later, the cooker was pulled out and
It was pulled out, and I was like, oh, that's no prune. That cooker's off. Wonder if maybe somebody's been, oh, the cooker's on, flipped it off. Oh well, take it out, stink up.
yes, had to go in the bin. So, yesterday, Andrew decides at 6 o'clock.
Nah, it was about.
It wasn't any
4 or
earlier than that
5,
because
yeah.
it wasn't 4 or 5 because the round wasn't even home at 4 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, good point. It was probably like.
6 o'clock yesterday, Andrew decides. Now, we hadn't even had our dinner at this point. Andrew decided, I'm going to bake a cake
Well, if I knew you were coming.
in a camping oven.
I was testing it. It passed the test, kinda. Is the cake not amazing?
The cake would be even nicer if it was cooked in a proper oven.
Actually, it's not, that is technically a proper oven. I think
That
it's
isn't
because I
a
use.
proper oven, it's a camping oven.
Does it heat stuff? It's basically an electric oven.
Can you fit 6 bits of fish in that oven? No, you can't.
That would be a good size oven for somebody who lives themselves.
We'll put it in the garage for when you move out. Just remember, I have final say over you getting a gas cooker.
No, we don't, because the gas cooker I want is expensive.
My next project is the Pure Comfort cardigan by Andrea Yetman. Andrew, help me. Is it in frame?
Don't know about. Well, they need to see the whole hang in. It's not got to fit in frame. Because the way.
What about now?
Yes.
Is it in frame or am I hanging out?
No, it's in frame. Most of it.
I was there. I was here last week. I have done all of the front. There's the front finishes here, so I've done the rest of the front. I've done, where am I going? That way. Done across the shoulder, across the back, down the other sleeve, and down to here. Something moved. I have this much left to go, and then I'll be finished. The knitting will be finished. Then I have to sew my sleeves up. And what else do I need? Yeah, I need to fix pockets. I'm getting there. This is the reason why I have no other projects. That's technically a lie. I've got one other project. Because I have spent all week working on this while watching The Bill. I love The Bill. Me and Ryan reliving my youth every night. Oh.
I thought that was just when like dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
You're so
Living National Geographic.
Shut your face. And just remember, in order to pass your test, Master Andrew, you'll be requiring the use of my car.
Or the driving instructor's car.
How you doing your practice?
In the driving instructor's car.
So you won't be needing my car for additional practice. We can get rid of the then, can't we?
Your car's falling to bits and we don't even know she'll pass her MOT.
Why is my car falling to bits? Because you keep dodging her off pavements. So I'm just going to keep working on this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have this finished by next week. I am using King Cole Big Value Limited Edition DK. It's 100% recycled acrylic. It is 282 metres in 100 grams, and it's shade 4731, which is duck egg. I am on ball number 6 or 7. I've lost count. I think it might be 6. Or is it 7? No, it's ball number 7. Because I did have to add on. Yeah, it's definitely ball number 7 because I added on another ball up here. So I'm just going to keep working on it and it'll be finished when it's finished.
My next whip in my bag from Raylene, my wee kiwi bag, is my Star Stitch cushion number 2. There's the right sides and the left sides and the back and the front and the...
How do I get this on?
This is the front, I think. Aye. So you get your pattern on the front and then it's just knitting on the back. It is a not unravelry pattern. It is in the So Crafty Baby Yarn Chunky, which is in the colourway is Dove. It is 100% polyester. It is 95 metres and 100 grams, and it is on an 8mm higher steel.
Yes.
On a 34 inch. 32 to 34 inch cord.
My next project, and look, my bag for Heather. It's in here just now because it is small enough. Now, Heather, during the week, Heather sent me a surprise and sent me this pattern. Now, I am going to apologise to anybody who's Irish. And everybody else, because one, I cannot pronounce for the life of me. Now, I spent 2 solid days trying to look up how to pronounce this. I cannot pronounce the pattern and I cannot pronounce the designer's name. I can pronounce her surname, can't pronounce the first name. So this is, I'll stick a picture and details in. I'm not even going to attempt to butcher this name. I love this pattern. here? Is it here? Look at that. Now, Heather was talking about this shot and I was like, I need to put it on my list. And the next thing I got a notification saying that Heather had sent me it. I love it. Now, modifications are none. I'm making 0 modifications to this pattern whatsoever. And I'm using West Yorkshire Spinners Essential DK. It's a 75% wool, 25% nylon, and it's in shade 365, which is Blueberry Bonbon. You get 230 metres and 100 grams. I love that colour. And I am doing the 2 ball large. However, I'd already started and I think one of my cakes were short by about 6 grams. So, I'm wanting a massive shawl. So I'm going to use 2 cakes. I am going to block it to within an inch of its life. And hopefully it will look exactly like that picture. Because of hot flushes, I go from literally one extreme to the other. Obviously I suffer from fibre as well, so I have trouble regulating my temperature as it is, and having hot flushes in the middle of that, it's a fun experience. So I like something where I can just take it off and put it back on again, hence my obsession with cardigans. So love that pattern. I'm wanting the cardigan finished so I can start working on this because it is so unbelievably easy. Pattern's really well written. In all honesty, you literally could just sit and knit away. Now, I was speaking to Heather on either Wednesday or Thursday, and I was like, I'm going to need an intervention because like this shawl, I cast it on, thought right, I'll get it going. It should, that'll give me something as a wee break in between working on the cardigan. Cast it on, 2 minutes later I was on row like 54. It is so unbelievably addictive. Don't shake your head at me.
I have to take you to rehab.
Hi, my name's Caroline and I'm addicted to knitting patterns. I am one more pattern away from having 2,500 patterns.
Luckily they're all digital.
No, they're not. Have you seen my bedroom?
They're not digital. Oh, you went through a phase where you have to.
I went through a phase where I kept printing them off. And I've still got another massive big magazine box to go through patterns to make sure that I've definitely got them downloaded onto the hard drive. All I'm going to say is thank God for Knit Companion, or my house would be overrun with patterns. I am using a 4.5 Knit Pro Symphony needle because that word totally escaped me, and I am using, I don't know what size cord because unlike Hayas they don't tell you, and I don't know what the colours are, so I'm using a cord I will need to go up very shortly, or I might just move it onto a Haya and use that. So thank you very much, Heather, for my pattern. I love it. I think I might be allergic to this wool. I'm hoping not. I'm going to I'm going to conditioner it and see if I can get the prickle factor off it. But saying that, it's going to be sitting like there, and then it'll cross and tie at the back. It's going to be awesome. So that is my final whip. We are going to do the same as what we've been doing the last couple of weeks, rather than pulling all the projects out and going through them. We're just going to stick a picture up.
Mine is a Raffles hat by Hohi Locatelli. I don't know when I'll start it back, if I'll start it back.
Or you want me to finish it for you, because like seriously I'm getting sick of you saying it.
Oh, I'll need to finish it myself, be a big boy and finish it myself. I think
I will make a deal with you.
I'm thinking there's not much point finishing it now, since it's...
You'll have it, it'll be blocked and it'll be ready to go. Right? Obviously we're in May, it is still pretty freezing. I will make a deal with you.
What?
You finish it, I will buy you something. Your choice. I will either buy you wool, you're not really into bags, or I'll buy you a universe pin.
A universe pin.
Right, you want a universe pin?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't even...
You need to finish it.
How?
Because I'm pretty sure you're not that far away from finishing it.
No, it's just...
When was the last time you brought it out and measured it? Because I think you'll actually find you're not that far away from starting the crown decreases.
It is. I've not touched it since starting the Star Stitch cushion.
So that was back February, March time. And before you start either working on that blanket or the cushion, stick a couple of rows in.
I can't even make the pattern though.
I'll print it off. Oh, I should have it. I should have the printed version.
I think it's on that companion.
Well, if you're doing it on the knit and natter, you're not going to be able to knit and natter and bring up the pattern at the same time. So obviously I'm pretty sure I've got it in the folder through in the bedroom. So is that a deal? My first project is Ryan's Slip It Socks by Christine Long Dirks. Modifications, I am doing it top instead of cuff down. I am using the Attic Spin Dye Premium Sock in the Rainbow colourway. I am needing to get those socks finished. I think the plan will be tonight and some of tomorrow I'm going to try and get the cardigan finished. If I do that, I can put the rainbow socks in this bag, this shawl into my Rip Rap room bag, and that should be their new homes. This Spring Blossom shawl by Keeley Hall, I'm taking that out because I'm not going to be finishing that anytime soon. Obviously I ripped out the original one, which was the U Fairy and the Countess Ablaze being woken every morning by seagulls. I swapped the U Fairy for Mothing the Squid Midnight Sky. I still have not cast that project on. So I'm going to take it out just now. I'll stick it with my lined up projects for when I finally finish something. Next project is Counting Sheep by Lisa Hannon Fox. Obviously I've not worked on that at all this week either, so by the time, obviously that's due to come up next week. I will probably have no more sheep faces on it because I've not worked on it at all. My next project is the Trinity by Padma R. Again, that's not had any work done on it at all since I turned it from being a bias shawl to a straight wrap. And the baby woven blanket, I've still not worked on that at all. So, yeah. I've not stopped crafting, that's what's starting to annoy me. Obviously, I've spent all week doing that shawl and have very little. That shawl, it's not a shawl. It feels like a shawl, but it's not. It's the shawl collar. I just don't feel like I've made any progress at all, and I keep kicking Arya in the face.
It's only because how pingy it is. It's same with this. Like, I kind of feel a wee bit like that with my blanket. I see the progression with like putting this marker in it, but it's still, in my mind, got like tons of way to go.
See, the thing is, I started off this project with like, I really want this cardigan, I really want this cardigan. Got the sleeves done, got the body done, got the separated for the pockets, done the ribbon. It was like, yes, fantastic. Everything went well up until I started doing that collar.
Because the collar's slow going though.
Because I think I cast on 51 stitches and I've managed to like pick up 3 stitches for someone I don't know where. But I have went through and looked at it and there's no anything that I can see that's obvious where I've picked up an extra 3 stitches. I'm going to stop whinging.
You're probably just on me.
Pull on my big girl pants and get on with it.
My will's untwisted.
It's happens. How far down is it untwisted?
All the way, I think.
If it's went like that, something snapped. Because that's properly, that isn't even twisted at all. It should be alright. No, it's starting to twist back up there. Look.
What's happened?
Don't know, it seems to be for their own.
To be fair, there's tons of knots in it as well.
Are you cutting the knots out?
What do you mean cutting the knots out?
Remember, when you come to a knot, you need to cut it off, or you're going to have a bump. Have you not? Have you been knitting them? Stop picking up bad habits.
It's not a bad habit.
Because it is a bad habit, because if you're in stockinette, you're alright now because it's in garden, you probably wouldn't notice it, but if that was in stockinette, you would notice it and it would start to annoy you. Pick up good habits.
Can you?
Don't be a lazy crafter.
Oh, well, I might as well give up then.
I haven't got any further with finding yarn for the Pebbles cardigan. The Pebbles cardigan is by AK Laurie Designs. It is a Tunisian crochet cardigan. I want that cardigan. It will be mine. I will make that cardigan. It will be awesome. Plan is, when I meet up with Jane, we are going to a wool shop. I'm going to buy wool for it. It is likely to be done in Stylecraft special, whatever the 4-ply version is. Not decided on a colour, and it will be in either a 5 or a 5.5mm Knit Pro Symphony Tunisian hook. Krabby Pants cardigan has stalled because Krabby Pants was supposed to let me measure him, and he's not. So if you're ever wanting that cardigan, dude, you're gonna have to let me measure you. Or give me a t-shirt. At this point, I'll take either. Find your baggiest t-shirt and give me it. As long as it's clean. So that is everything that I'm working on, or not, as the case may be. Plans for this week? None.
The big jab.
Oh, I've got a jag. Got my first COVID jag tomorrow.
Two paracetamol before.
Both me and Ryan are at 3 o'clockers are getting done together.
Oh, you hold hands with romantic jab.
We have a romantic jab.
My hairy leg.
Shaking the camera. So we have that at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Knit Natter on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Cannot wait. Are you going to audiobook that book that Jane recommended, because it is awesome.
Is that the one you've been listening to?
That's one that I was listening to yesterday.
The one where like the lassie goes to the letterbox and somebody falls on their rear.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's really good.
What type of book is it?
Awesome.
It's not a type of book, that's not a genre.
It's, I don't know, I think it's a thriller. It's really good. You'll be the odd one out. In the Ravelry group and the private group, I'll leave I actually think Jane was going to stick the details of the book. It is called Strangers by C.L. Taylor. It is awesome. The audiobook is 9 hours long. I listened to the entire thing yesterday. It was great. Nearly choked on my tuna toasty.
Oh aye, so you make yourself tuna toasty, I get up and ask for a piece and you never like, oh I made myself a toasty.
Not specifically turn and tell you touch my tuna and I'll kill you. Because I had the other half of my tuna this morning.
You make a toasty with that too, eh?
Yes I did, and it was awesome.
How are you making a toasty without the toasty hang?
Because I just toast the bread and stick it in the middle of it. It's like a
that's
toasty with
not a toasty. You're making tuna and sweet corn toast.
Well, whatever, toasty, same difference.
No, it's not.
By the time I squash it down, it looks like a toasty. I think that is everything. Knit Natters are on a Tuesday at 11 o'clock British summertime and a Friday at 8 o'clock
With me.
with you.
Present.
You're not there on the Tuesday because you're working. Good. You're there on the Friday.
I'm on the Friday.
Not that you talk much.
Don't have much to talk about. Unless it's boilers.
Unless it's boilers. I think that's it. Is that everything? Yes, it is. I have no plans to buy anything. I'm being a good girl and not buying anything. And hopefully by next week I will have an actual finished object. Maybe. Andrew's not even going to attempt to say that he's going to have a finished object because
I'm going to be lucky if I even have like a halfway done object of the piece I'm working at.
So we hope you have a very crafty week and we will see you back here again next week. Bye!
Ciao!